Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Charles the Manson, and welcome you guys to another episode of the DREAMERSPRO show. We'll cover everything from sports, hot topics, classic debates, entertainment, and we'll give you guys a fresh perspective on things and how we see them. And folks, we got a ridiculous show for you guys here today. Before we get into it, please make sure you like the video and sub to the channel. And also, please make sure you follow me on Instagram. My handle is CTABANZ. Make sure y'all follow me on Instagram. Anyway, let's get into this damn topic here. As you guys know, Stephen A. Smith is something else. I be trying to like Stephen A. Smith, bro, but some of the stuff just be, I'm gonna just say it. This is completely unrelated, but I just still can't believe that there are people that actually take Stephen A. Smith seriously with his political commentary. I just really can't believe it. Stephen A. Smith, I watched his last video on what's going on with the riots in LA because of the deportations and the chaos that's taking place there. I watched the last video of Stephen A. Smith. Stephen A. Smith is the only independent, right, who is in the center, that always attacks the left, right? Always attacks the left, but he's in the middle. Always agrees with the right, but he's a centrist. It's like, bro, if you're a Democrat, be a Democrat. If you're a Republican, be a Republican. But this thing of, oh, I'm in the middle, but you're only attacking one side, I just think it's ridiculous to me. The part that annoys me is that, not that I think that he's on the right or he's on the left. The part is that he refuses to take a side, and then always all of his commentary is skewed in one way, but then pretends like, oh, I'm in the middle. Nah, you're not in the middle, bro. Stop playing with people. You're not in the middle. You're clearly on the right. So be on the right and own it. Stop being I'm over here, but I don't like what they're doing. No, you're not. Nobody's taking you seriously. And look, and I'm going to say this, and I truly believe this. I can't believe that people actually listen to Stephen A. Smith's political views. The only people that platform Stephen A. Smith are people on the right. Nobody else platforms him. So obviously they platform you because they feel, okay, we share similar views. So why don't you just accept it? What's this thing of, oh, no, I'm not on the right. I'm in the middle, but then always attacking the left. Just say nothing will happen. Nobody's going to come after you and say, oh, this and this, but to constantly act like I'm in the middle. No, it's just say you're on the right. Like, enough is enough, man. Just say that and let that be that. What's going to change? Nobody cares. If you're a Republican or Democrat, who cares? But this thing of, oh, I'm over here and I'm over there, man, stop. Stop. If you're an independent, your commentary can always be skewed in one direction. It doesn't make any sense, right? Or centrist, however you want to describe yourself. Sorry for my rant. Anyway. Well, one of the reasons why, the political thing is because of the LeBron stuff. But anyway, as you guys know, Stephen A. Smith just recently had a big back and forth with him and LeBron James, right? It was really messy, really, really messy. And I've noticed something about Stephen A. Smith. Stephen A. Smith has this thing where if any little word is said about him, any little comment, even if it's not explicit, where they're actually saying his name, he always jumps on his show or on ESPN to go and fight with these people. That's what he always does. But then turns around and calls these athletes sensitive. That's just a kicker. They're sensitive but you are the one that in any little thing is said, whether they say your name or not, you now go off on this rant and start going off. Where am I getting at? I came across some sound here this morning from the locker room. He was talking about, that really wasn't what he was talking. He was talking about other things, but he played this sound. And apparently what happened was Tyrese Halliburton spoke to the media. And he was talking about some of the people in sports media who don't really seem to know what the hell they're talking about. Stephen A. Smith now takes it as an offense and assumes that he's talking about him, even though he didn't say his name. And decides to go on this rant where he started attacking Tyrese Halliburton on a panel with the Marcus brothers and Jay Williams and Molly Karam. And as I'm sitting there, I'm saying to myself, bro, when are you going to stop with this behavior, man? When does it end? You're always fighting with somebody, with these athletes. And in this case, he didn't even say, and then at the end, you're going to call the guy sensitive. But you're the one that's always sensitive and reacting to things. It's just unbelievable to me. But before we even get into what he had to say, today's video is brought to you by sponsor, Prize Picks. Prize Picks is America's #1 daily fantasy sports with over 10 million members. Prize Picks makes it easy to get real money action on the sports and players you love. You pick more or less on at least 2 for a shot to win up to 100 times your cash. For example, this week on Prize Picks, I'm looking at the upcoming NBA schedule and selecting Stephen Curry for more than 29 points and Kevin Durant for more than 27 points and Anthony Davis for more than 12 rebounds and Luka Doncic for more than 8 assists. If you're like me and you like to play it safe, you'll love Prize Picks' new feature, Flex Plays. It's the safest way to play. You can still cash out even if your lineup isn't perfect. Plus, you can double your money even if one of your picks doesn't hit. On top of this, Prize Picks puts their members first, so all withdrawals are fast, safe, and secure. When my picks hit, I can get my money as quick as in 15 minutes. So download the Prize Picks app today and use code CLNS to get $50 instantly when you play $5. That's code CLNS on Prize Picks to get $50 instantly when you play $5. You don't even need to win to receive the $50 bonus. It's guaranteed. And remember, whenever you support this sponsor, you're supporting this channel. Thank you. So what we want to do is we want to play exactly what Stephen A. Smith had to say about Tyrese Halliburton, who did not say anything about him. And then we're going to come back and continue on the show. Take a listen to Stephen A. Smith here.
That's a very ignorant statement on his part. You know what I'm saying? It is. First of all, you know, let me be very, very clear. That's a very ignorant statement on his part. Charles Barkley, Kenny Smith, Shaq, y'all, you, others, Kendrick Perkins.
I know.
You know,
we all know.
I'm just saying. So what do you mean? Cats don't know. That's the media. That's who you talking about. Now you talking about me. I'm the guy that wanted him drafted by the New York Knicks. I'm the guy that said that the players were wrong to label him overrated. Did you remember that? So I give him credit. He was smart enough not to mention my name because he was assuming. Because had he mentioned me, I'd go in deeper, but I won't. What I will say to you is this.
LeBron fan.
In the end, it just amazes me how cats can be sometimes. Win the damn chip, bro. Win the damn chip. Because the first 2 games of this NBA Finals Series, you had your moment with 0.3 seconds left. Other than that, you didn't play well. And Shai Gilgeous was giving it to y'all. He was averaging 36 coming into the game, reigning league MVP. That ain't on me, that's on you. You know, and oh, by the way, just in case he was talking about me, my brother, I'm not going away.
No, you're not.
I'm going to be here for a while.
Shut your bitch ass up!
I'm going to be here for a while. So next year, and the year after that, and the year after that, and the year after that, I'm going to be here. And players far more accomplished and far more superior have made their efforts trying to call me out. How has that worked out?
When your eyes get soft like that, I get really worried. By the way, I'm really proud of you. You handled that very well. You handled that very well. You handled that very well, big bro. I'm going to give you credit for that.
That's all I'm going to say. I don't get the beauty of me. You know, unfortunately, a lot of guys aren't lucky and as fortunate as I am from this standpoint. They have to talk to you. I don't get paid to talk to you. I get paid to talk about you. So whether I speak to them or not or whatever it is, you don't stop this train.
Yeah, the train keeps moving.
And last thing.
It's a locomotive.
And last thing, it is a locomotive because, you know, we've been #1 for 13 straight years.
So you heard what he had to say. What am I bro? This gotta stop. This is becoming ridiculous. Yo, Stephen A. Smith responds to more subliminals than rappers, bro. Than rappers. And the part that kills me is he gets upset that people go at him, but the minute they go at him, he runs to his show and does an entire show about it. And I think that this is the thing LeBron was saying. The guy is acting offended, but then you know damn well you're happy about it because it's going to give you something to go back and forth with about people. We know it. Stephen A. Smith he gets offended that people talk about him, right? But then if anybody says any little thing about him, he's always doing a show about it. There's no such thing as I'm going to ignore this. Nothing. And it's like it's becoming embarrassing now that you're constantly picking fights with NBA players. It's getting to the point now where it's embarrassing. Because now it's ridiculous. Because in that sound, Halliburton didn't even say your name. Maybe you felt triggered by it because of some of the things that you said. But does that give you the warrant, the license to now go on that rant about him? Really? Was that even necessary? And then you call him sensitive? You call him sensitive? Nah, bro, there gotta be a limit to this, bro. There gotta be a limit to this. Any little thing that said, he gonna do a show about any little thing that said. And the reason I think is because he likes the attention. I think Stephen A. Smith likes the attention. I really believe so. I think he likes the fact that these people are calling him out because it's like, man, they calling out me. I'm Stephen A. Smith. They calling me out. So I got to respond to them. That's what the whole thing is about. And sometimes I'm with him, but then sometimes it's just so petty, bro. It's like, bro, it's so petty. You don't think he's a superstar. He's calling out people that may feel he's not that dude. Yeah, maybe some former players said it and he said, but people in the media too. But did you really have to go at him like that? Was that necessary? Was that necessary? And then Kevin Durant says one, or some other guy says one or two lines about you, you flaring up? Bro, come on, man. Like, you got to let some of that go, man. Like, it's not every little thing you got to respond to and fight with these guys over. These are just my thoughts. Whatever you guys think, please leave your thoughts and comments in the comment section, and we'll catch you on the next show. Peace.